I have had numerous requests for what to do as Leblanc when you fall behind, because falling behind as Leblanc is one of the worst things that can happen to you. What am I trying to show you at the moment? Well, to basically fend off haters think I'm playing against absolute retards, perhaps. But this guy's on 1640, and this was played a month ago, around 1600-ish. He's been up and down, but yeah, he mains Brand. So, let's see what happens, shall we? What did I do wrong?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
The current metagame has the support having exhaust and flash, and for once I didn't check it. And being Blitzcrank, I got CV'd, and you'll see what happens later with hilarious results. We could have won this game, but we don't because we have some ragey, angry kid. We'll see that as well later. So yeah, I'm here. This is fine. I still don't think I ticked they had CV, but because it was over here, they wouldn't have been able to see me in this bush. I think. I'm not overly sure, but I had this inkling that I was going to get grabbed, even though I didn't realize they had CV. I remember this game pretty fondly because I'm always in either this bush or that bush, and I never get caught. And then all of a sudden, pain, lots of it, like that. There was no CV here at all. He hadn't used it again, and yet I got caught somehow. I almost managed to get away, but I walk in a straight line like a retard. Well, I don't walk in a straight line, that's the point. I walk to the side, and then like small micro movements, but always just throw it in the center, so props to him. Right, how much more behind do you want to get? I give first blood, and in order to give first blood, I give it to my lane opponent. Right, so, let's see what happens, shall we? I'm only human. I'm retarded as well sometimes. For Christ's sake. What can we say? We can say that he won't go back to begin with, otherwise he'll lose too much experience. So you can feel free to do whatever your normal routine is against a certain champion. If they go back and get an item, you have the level advantage, which means your level damage makes up for it. So now he's used that. I can continue to hit him and try and zone him up a bit, but there's too many minions. Why the distort forward? I don't know, to be honest. This was a long time ago. I think I was getting a bit depressed. I gave away first blood, but I pick up later. I mean, it's definitely not smart cast, because even I would know that range is nowhere near enough for distortion, but maybe I just want to hit him a bit more? I don't know. Oh, what does he have? MR Blues, AP, Quints. So, learn them as hard as you can. That was the first mistake. I should have leveled up Q before hitting him, because, well, now that could have easily been another 40 damage or something like that. Well, 30 bearing in mind MR. But what you need is the fact that, oh my god, my English is terrible today. I trying to drag it this way away from the tower, but wasn't successful enough. Bran knows. Oh god, that was stupid. I did not expect him. I did not expect him to go ganking at... What's this freaking level? 3? I just don't. This is quickly becoming a game where I had completely and utterly screwed up, and now he's going to come back to lane with 2 kills to my none. Yeah, this was bad. I thought he had gone back to buy due to LeBlanc's absolutely shit pushing power. He was going to push around here, then just go back, and by the time I came back, the wave might have been centralized a little bit again. So now, I gave him first blood. He has 700 gold above me. I think he far more than me too about leaving the lane. But no, he is pretty well ahead. And he comes back. Have to avoid that pillar at all costs. If I'd like sat on that pillar, I'd lost over half my health. It's ridiculous. So I want to go nowhere near him now because I know he can kill me. The only like saving grace I have is the fact that he hasn't bought something like a giant belt, which has completely shut me down. At this point, he's still rather standard, and he's more concentrating on pushing me to the tower so I can't roam, which quite frankly isn't the point at this stage. I can't roam at this point. I don't have the items, I don't have the levels. Or I do. I don't have the items, but I don't have the killing power. Like, oh, what show you their health bars? Basically, there was no lane that was gankable at this stage in time. But still, pushing Leblanc to a tower, generally a good idea. Unless you have a competent jungler. Which is why I generally don't like playing with random junglers because they don't know what the hell to do. So, Nautilus turns up, CC's, but forces a flash from Bran, which is good enough. Forcing a summon is always good. So now I know I can flash QR someone without him being able to do anything. Well, he can. He can configuration then sear me. But I don't know what he's trying to do. He's just sticking to the side so I can't burst him whilst pushing the lane. Technically, he could have gone head-to-head if he wanted to, just be up in my face. But I need 6 pretty desperately. Brand 6 as well. It's pretty terminal if you try and chase after a lane opponent if they're 6 and you're not. The advantage is too big. And although the general rule is follow your lane opponent, don't do so if you are at that critical stage 6 point. It'll just end up on you giving them yet another kill. What is Bran doing up here? Trying to kill Lee Sin. But he just heal baited him, but alas, Bran sort of knows what he's doing. And Lee Sin's actually rather stupid. What's a Bran ultimate? Just bounce between the two, so he got another kill. But the point is, he's staying up here. He has no flash who can't escape me. I can dodge Mundo by distorting over. And I can kill him. Now I get blue. TY. But he's now got 3 kills to my 1. And has he outfarmed me at this point? He has outfarmed me at this point. What you need, if anything, if you get behind, is jungler ganks to put you back on top of the guy. Because now Bran doesn't want to come anywhere near me and is reduced to farming from long range. I don't know why R didn't fire at that point, but doesn't matter. Ward both sides because you want to be more aggressive. Past 6 anyway. You want to be aggressive at all points, but especially when you're in the driver's seat, you definitely don't want to get ganked. So he's trying to stay at range and try and farm as best he can. But the error he made was that he went for more power, yet all he's trying to do is push the lane. Which means I still do as much damage as I ever did, and he's well within bursting range. And now I don't know where Bran's gone. He didn't go past here or here, so he could have gone down, maybe? But it's highly unlikely, we just don't know where he's gone. Still gone. And now he's back again. And yet again he's got even more power. So if he wanted to go head-to-head, yes, he could probably try. But as it is, QR harass him down. And he can't stay in lane very long. The other thing as to why buying AP against Leblanc isn't overly the best idea as casters like Bran is due to silence. It doesn't matter how much AP you have, if you can't cast a single blinking spell, then, well, you tend to not be as threatening. So, what happens? Brand is constantly going to be zoned because he's now within QE ignite range. Just another QR would kill him, which it does.
You have slain an enemy.
Unfortunately, in my bid to kill... No, in my bid to give Nautilus an assist, it ended up killing him. And I tried Qing Mundo to see if I can kill him, but unfortunately he flashed as I clicked R. So I R'd a minion instead. Hooray. So I spy whether I can gank bot or not, because I know Mundo is in mid, he's not going to interfere. The answer is I can't, because they back off. So I just go back to mid. Brand's bot, so now's the point where I can follow him. And they get away. Don't actually know what Brand's doing, but at this stage in time, I don't know why I'm walking in a straight line. This is perhaps this is just some of the dumbest moves I've ever done in one game. Giving first blood away is something I never do. Getting stunned like that is just not acceptable. Ah, fun. Anyway, Blitzcrank is there, so stay on this side. Yeah, no. Blitzcrank, if you just see someone here, stay on the other side. What are they going to do? Run or flash out? You now it's just another tea party in with the 3 people. But as soon as they go back, you can start being aggressive again.
Shut down.
But we see Brand coming down, so we wait for him. Because most people will not take the really long way to get back into lane all the way around here. They're going to come either through this way or this way. So if he comes this way, I'm here. If he goes south, then Nautilus is there. But Nautilus spies him instead and gets him. So ults him to keep him in place, then uses passive to keep him in place again, slows him, throws Q, and then I have enough time to WQR his face. How does this help in like dominating your opponent? Just exploit their mistakes and see where they're going. You can read what they're doing and hit them over the head for being predictable. Like, yes, if we hadn't got first blood and things like that, perhaps this would have been a lot easier game, but what's the point of easy games? You don't really learn much besides perhaps a lot of people you play it are just a lot worse than you. Oh, well, that was one of the comments. Leblanc is overpowered. How do you feel about this? I feel that in most cases Leblanc is a retard stomper. If you wish to confirm this notion, then please do so. And most people shut up as soon as they hear that. So, anyway, what have we got? We have got Corki who's out of mana, therefore cannot Valkyrie. We have Nautilus who knows how to land a Q. And we know Blitzcrank is here. And so we are busy trying to hunt him down. Tristana is dancing out of range, so isn't going to die. And now Blitzcrank is screwed as well.
Unstoppable.
In this instance, I didn't want to give the kill to Tristana, not because I didn't want to give the kill, but in case she died. I didn't want to run that risk, because, well, I don't know, I just presume your opponents aren't retarded, but assume that your team is. And actually later on this turned out to be true. But anyway. We spy Brand going down again, so I try to follow him. And he turns out to be incredibly greedy. So if you'd stayed in mid, you wouldn't have got this kill. He shows up in a really stupid location, and we kill him. That was one of the greediest moves I've seen. It's just always. They get first blood or something fed like that. They take more risks. They take more risks, they become more vulnerable than they otherwise would, and then that still allows you to kill them. Like, what, I'm 6-1 at 15 minutes. I think that is okay for LeBlanc in most cases. You'd be pretty happy with that. And this was after being set back pretty badly against the lane opponent who had 2 kills more. So, we want to dive Wukong. But I Q, I R him, unfortunately. I notice that this is a clone, but Lee Sin doesn't. And now Wukong's there. Actually, R did land in his face. I was fine. I QR'd him before he cloned. So I killed him. And everyone's happy. What's our next move? We want to get Drake. We wonder if we can kill Mundo. The answer is no. We have no vision here to know where Brand is, so we're not going to face check it with our... Well, we're not just going to face check it full stop. And this is when something goes horribly wrong. There's 3 of them here. We don't know where we know. There's 4 of them here, 5 of them here. No, Mundo's here. And... What are these guys doing? Nautilus, who should be the first in, is nowhere near. I was following Nautilus, and Janna face checked it, who should be nowhere near the front anyway. She's the first to die. And now Tristana's in a really horrible position. And apparently this is my fault. I kid you not. When the person who's meant to be initiating the fight is nowhere near. We saw them here, therefore we wanted to back off, because we have no vision. They can just sit here and get the initiation on us, which is just even worse. Then she gets grabbed. Okay, technically one could blame Lee Sin for face checking it. He has a Q and didn't use it, or something like that. I don't know. This should not have happened. And just like that, we lost our advantage, even though we were several kills up. And I get flamed for not killing someone. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there we go. I'm called a noob because, I don't know, because I was next to the tower, I couldn't kill anybody when the tower was already happening. I'm not going to dive in like that when I'm in full vision and I can't actually kill anyone at this stage. I play for myself. If that means not feeding when a fight's already lost and you shouldn't have started the fight anyway, then okay, I'll accept that. You just have to accept the fact that some of your teammates, quotation marks, are just going to be raging little kids who die and then want to find a scapegoat, and obviously will scapegoat the person who's actually doing well. Honestly, you could just stop watching this video at this point because nothing improves. He just keeps flaming and flaming and flaming and flaming. Like, sure, you can try explaining to these people. I'm not the bruiser or the tank. I'm not the first person who goes in. I don't know what Tristana was doing on the wrong side of them. But this guy is one of the dumbest I've seen. Oh my god, this made me so mad. Not just mad because I was mad, but mad because how dumb some people are. You can rewind to watch that fight if you want. Lee Sin and Janna walked in. Nautilus and I were at the tower. What do you want us to do? Just Leroy in and hope for the best? No, it was a terrible engage. We needed to cut our losses.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, okay. Apparently it's my fault when Brand left and their jungler was in mid holding it. What was I going to do? I don't know. Whatever. That was probably my mistake not following, but still. At this point, I'm just getting put off by this Trist flaming 24/7 when she's batshit retarded. And this is halfway through the game. I mean, if you want to see me rage for another few minutes, then be my guest and keep watching. Otherwise, you're better off finding something else. You've seen the gist of what you do when you are behind. So, what? We tried to surrender, we can't be bothered. And at this point we still had the kills. My farm wasn't overly bad, but unfortunately Nautilus now gets dragged in. Like, what am I meant to do here? This is why I've changed my setup into building a DFG first. And she says why I'm useless, as in why I can't just randomly... Yeah, I could have killed someone, it would have cost me as well. I'm not going to comment on Starter anymore. Quite frankly, you just have to put up with absolute morons in solo queue. I mean, if she wants to criticize someone, she can criticize herself for having an absolutely dire farm. I almost have as much as she does, which is a joke.
An ally has been slain.
Lee Sin really isn't that much better.
Legendary.
I'm pretty sure you can read what she's saying, and you can just, I don't know, you can make your own conclusions as to what this is about. She's trying to find a reason to explain, and everyone is now on my side and against her, but she just keeps on opening that freaking trap of hers. Lee Sin's going, please don't feed the troll. Jana's going, I can't be asked, I'm going to get AFK, you're all this flaming. And Lee Sin for some reason is staying up here. Oh, I killed someone. But that was Corky's own fault for trying to find a way up. With they have no vision, tried to insta-gibbed him. But it was more the point that Lee Sin was still sticking here at 25 minutes in the game by himself when he's not exactly fed or anything like that. If anything, he's behind.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So I'm desperately trying to build a DFG right now. I have just enough for it, so I can still instantly give Corky. I'm pretty sure I keep instantly giving Corky. Which means that I can still do my job. I have no idea, right, what this Tristana's problem is. But I do know that randomly walking into places where you have no vision, it seems to be a pretty common theme this game. And that's another Oracle's lost. Okay. Blitzcrank is bot. They're on mid. We should have engaged and fought because it's 5v4. But alas, Tristana is AFK farming. So she's behind, but we still would have won anyway. Well, if you want to compare things at 30 minutes, what's going to happen? She's going to end up doing next to no damage, whilst I can insta-kill Corky. If you want to call that useless, then be my guest. But we're still not fighting, because we still have no vision. And I don't know. Jana's a bit sad because she's trying. She tried to ward everything. But oh look, Tristana got caught. What a shame. I'm going to just cut this because nothing actually happens beyond me getting ever more ragey. You saw that I could have surrendered but didn't, because to this point I still believe we could have won if she was just stopped dicking around, because Corky still refuses to buy MR. So I can just instantly kill him, instantly wipe out 80 from the fight, you can win the fight. But G doesn't want to come any closer. And now Blitz is busy rewards. Except we know they're not doing it, because Blitz took too much damage, Brand was over here, and their 80 carries here. So we're in no actual panic or hurry to try and contest Baron.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, Morpheus died again. Besides being caught the first time, I have not been caught again, and everybody else just kept getting pinned down and dying. Like, okay, maybe I hadn't been giving enough kills, but what could I do in this match? Besides not dying the first time. Look at me. I am positioned correctly at an angle where they wouldn't check because their potential will be focused here. Look at me, the person who actually knows how to play the fucking game. Look at me raging. I'm sorry I have to listen to this, but someone wanted to see what happens when I'm behind. This is what happens when I'm behind. I get the correct angle, I come in, I burst down Corky. What does Tristana do? Go farm. Right. I'm useless, guys. I just wiped out the AD carry. We have the advantage, but Tristana's still fucking farming up top. What do you want me to do?
Enemy rampage.
When I get behind, you stay behind. If not
An enemy
because
has been slain.
of the fact that you can't kill people,
An enemy is
I QR
unstoppable.
clone because I'm retarded. But 25 gold, 75 gold is my excuse. It's a terrible thing to do, but I was so put off by this rage, it's annoying.
Enemy.
Oh, snuffed! No, I'm just gonna skip to the end of this. This is retarded. Nothing
Shut
happens.
down.
Once you get behind, you won't be able to dominate as hard as you could, which could have prevented
Your
this
turret
farce.
has been
But
destroyed.
no, I managed to get myself to relevancy again, like I'd proven. I just blew Corky out of the sky. It's just, you have to depend on the rest of the team to not be retarded, and sometimes you always assume they're retarded, therefore you have to help them by giving their lane for them. Corky's not dumb enough to try and push out, so Dragon's already gone, and Blitz is clearing out every single ward there is at impunity, because who's going to kill him? Tristana's not going to kill him because she was busy AFK farming. At this stage of the game, yes, Banshees will counter Leblanc because, well, my style of Leblanc, because you won't be able to W and then do a combo. You always stay on this side of the bush, or the opposite side. You are in the bush on the opposite side of the team you're facing against Blitzcrank because he won't be able to get you. Who else can I kill at this stage in time? Unfortunately, Blitzcrank gets to me. Might have just blown up Blitz, but I wanted to kill off Corky more than anything. But we killed Brad, right? Technically the fight's still in our favour. Does one of them get dragged to the tower? I would not be surprised if they did, or they reinitiate. Oh, something stupid like that happened. He should have paid for that so badly, but didn't.
Legendary.
I once again managed to wipe Corky off the face of the planet, and we managed to output loads and loads of damage. Because I'm on maximum CDR. Oh, maximum CDR. I was on maximum CDR when I had blue bar.
Has destroyed a
But
turret.
that's the important CDR, is that you have your power and it's all single target. You have to get it off cooldown as soon as possible. Try and wipe the floor with people. There are now 3 dead, right? We should be able to do this. And we do this. So, I don't know. We tried. And Tristana's like, Tristana get red. Tristana's like, shut the fuck up. So Nautilus being angry about it, I don't blame him, steals it. Lee Sin still going around feeding patrol. You got back into this game. Because of me? Maybe. Okay. Could have done a lot better,
Shut
but
down.
what's Triss doing? Lol 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 through the game. Elo Hell exists at every single Elo. This was a terrible idea. Absolutely
An ally
terrible.
has been slain. Shut down.
I went against my own instinct. I really lost someone while we fighting, and I tried to kill Corky again, and it was just a no-go. So GG. Lose this.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy.
Oh, I still blew up Corky again. No. This video isn't as informative as the other ones because most of it is undoubtedly going to be about rage and dealing with children, of which the answer is you probably can't. You're better off ignoring them and cutting your losses and surrendering early. You really are. We could have won this so many times, but as I showed you, either AFK farming, doing our own thing, or just generally dicking around, people will screw you over if they can. It's a team game after all, and if your team are bloody
An ally
retarded,
has been
then there's
slain.
nothing you can do, no matter how well you play. Leblanc is not a character which you can fully carry a team with. You can tilt it heavily in your favour, but you cannot carry a team with LeBlanc unless you are so bad, and that does not happen in rank very often.
defeat.
What do I mean by carry? I mean massive AoE damage to take out a team by yourself. You cannot do that. At all. It's just not possible. I've tried it. Distort and Mimic Distort won't do as much as you think. And then you die horribly because you're in the middle of them, which is not the point. You're meant to kill someone, demoralize them, constantly wipe the floor of them with 5v4s. But alas, even if I was playing a proper AD carry? Ugh. Playing a proper AP carry, which would carry the team with massive AoE, we would not have been able to win this. Just so if people want to dick you over, they will dick you over one way or another. That's the end of all I have to say. I'm sorry I had to put up with this, and I wish I could take and have fun like I normally do, but watching this again just made me cry. Whatever. I hope you have better luck.